Dr. Eve here. Hope all is well. Welcome to another episode Living for Eternity with Dr. Eve. Y'all, I am doing my I'm going to be doing an art project out here with you all today because I want to begin to talk about what it means to be a creative, to even to grow, to create with art, even in your garden. So today, and I have been learning a concept called printmaking. I have been learning a concept called printmaking. So today, we are going to do a print. And I'm going to tell you about some tools that we use in our art class uh, to do printmaking. Hey, Athar, we doing something. We building relationships, Athar. We are building relationships. It's a little warm out here, but my body actually needs the warmth because I've been thinking about my muscles, and I noticed that my muscles feel better when I'm in the heat, like when it's warm out versus the air conditioning. So I am going to be hanging up a piece of string to hang up my art as I make it. But let me tell you about something really quick before I get started with that. Um, I wanted to, because a lot of what I do in growing is to help people to understand um, things that they can use in the garden to better their lives, because that's what, living naturally, living for eternity is all about, respecting and doing good by the mind, your will, your emotion, and your body, because you got to take care of it, right? Well, you all know that back some time ago, I was fighting off no-see-ums for a while. They were attacking me bad in the garden, but I knew that there was something I could do to keep them off of me. And so I went straight to my apothecary because I grow herbs, I grow food, I grow these things to eat and to care for, to make products. So I made this product called, I haven't given it a name. Maybe I should call it No Seams, No Seams cream or something. But I made five dishes of this. I made one mix of it, but it made 5 canisters of cream. And so, but I want to talk about one of the special ingredients that's actually in this cream. And if you can see it, it's already starting to melt because it's very warm out here. I actually keep this in the refrigerator because it has cocoa butter and it has jojoba. Hello there, Lorena. Welcome. So, but there's a product in here called neem powder. Neem powder you can take, you can eat it, you can ingest it, and you can make salves to put on your body. And I just want to talk about that a little bit because I've been thinking about, my all natural living, right? As a 62-year-old, my all natural living. And that would mean, living without makeup, living without, all the things, living fully in who God created me and where I am in my life. Because I believe that I'm an example for somebody who needs to know that aging is okay, right? The cream is so good. It is good. So I'm using this cream to put on it's got neem in it, but I want to talk specifically about neem for your nails because it's a part of the Ayurvedic living, healing, right? It's a mixture of things that you can use to heal your body. So I'm using this cream not only for my skin, my face, I can also use it for my hair. It has peppermint, aloe vera, it has neem powder, it has lemongrass, it has jojoba and kokum. Kokum butter is a thicker butter. The next time I make it, I'm not going to use jojoba. because jojoba is liquid. It's a liquid form of oil, and so I don't want it to be a liquid form. I don't want to have to put it in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna make it just with the cocoa butter next time. But what I wanted to tell you about neem is really good for your nails, right? So today I've been thinking, wow, I am back to my natural nail now. I took off the acrylic. It took 6 months to get me back to my natural nail because I'm just tired of them scraping up my nail beds. I have beautiful nails and they grow really, really quickly. So they took 6 months to completely grow them out, but I want to make sure that they get stronger because my hands are always in water, and the older you get anyway, your nails get harder. They get stronger and stronger and stronger. So I am massaging this into, and I may make just a neem oil with maybe some vitamin E or something like that to soak my nails in because I'm looking for strength. My hands are always in water, and so I'm looking for the strength in a product that I can create myself, that I have all the herbs for because I have neem powder. I want to grow the neem plant. I haven't figured that out yet, but I did order what I needed, right? So, like I said, it's really warm out here today. But that's okay because it's okay to sweat. Sweat is okay, A little bit of sweat never hurt us, right? So I am just massaging this into my hands and my nails. And I was desiring to put on a coat of clear polish. Just wanted a shine, right? I just wanted a shine. But believe it or not, the oil does give your nail a shine, right? So you can just see it for yourself. These are my 62-year-old hands. My nails are finally getting back to normal. And the thing is, the vitamins perfect makes skin softer, doesn't it? It does. It does make my skin really soft. You can't, you used to hear me rubbing my skin together, but when I massage it now, I just massage it into my hands, into my skin, because it does really wonderful things, including I had a pimple because neem will also deworm you. It will, if you drink it daily, it is bitter, but if you put a teaspoon of it inside some orange juice, baby, it will keep you cleaned out inside. Y'all know that the stuff we eat be having parasites in it. So we have to or if a bug flies up your nose and one of your orifices, you can find yourself dealing with parasites, right? And we know that that is a big issue. I just did my hair last night, thank God, y'all, because it would be usually be up in the rack. Probably should have put it up before I came out here, but I took some time and cleaned her up, cleaned my hair up, gave myself a nice hair wash so that for that I'll be good for a month, right? Good for a month. But nevertheless, that was all I had about the neem. But I did want to let you know that the spot that I had that wouldn't go away is going away. It was a blackhead, and it just sat there for years and years and years. And y'all, it was nothing but some stinky, gooky, messy something inside of it, but it had a black head. Here's what I did. I took neem oil and I rubbed it on that spot. Let me see if I can show it to you. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's not protruding anymore. Um it's not pronounced. So I rubbed that neem oil on that spot, and it rose. It rose like dough. And when it did, I pressed it and the parasite came out. So we have to know that uh, some things be trying to exit our bodies, and we have to help it. We have to give our body what it needs to remain healthy. Thank you so much, Lorena. So today, after all that said and done, I am going to be creating and mixing some colors. So one of the things I am learning about is color mixing. So I went to Hobby Lobby because I'm taking an art class and because I love to draw, but I want to do it, you know, I want to do it for real, right? So I want to learn some different techniques to help me. So this is a book that I purchased on color mixing recipes. Color mixing recipes. And so it helps to know how you blend colors when you are painting, and it gives you really good more than 500 color combinations for skin, eyes, lips, and hair. So if you are working on art and want to know how you mix and match and blend things for tones, this book is really, really good for showing you how these and it even gives you let's after it gives you color theory, it gives you color theory, and then it gives you color theory for facial planes, right? Color theory for facial planes. And so it helps you to come up with, first of all, what are the facial planes, right? So if we are drawing, like my goal is bust, like bust, I mean head, neck, right? So my goal right now is head, neck, women, right? And but these gives you some context on color theory for planes. It gives you color theory. This is the color, some of the colors, or depending on who you're drawing. It gives you the same for mouth, for ear. It's amazing. So sometimes you have to work toward, you have to, you know, you have to buy the materials that are going to help you. So then it gives you some recipes on developing the colors that you want for skin tones, right? What goes best together to give for the skin tone. So skin tone recipes, they come in all types, right? What are you trying to, what is your goal? What is the skin recipe that you are trying to come up with? I'm going to be doing some work out of this book to help me get better. Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. Amen. I'm excited for you. Another day older. All right. So we are continuing to, this is all about skin tones. But what I'm doing today is I'm just going to be blending colors to make prints, not skin, not bust, not people, not none of that. So what I'm first gonna do, these are some of the tools I'm using. I'm gonna hang up some twine so that I can dry my art right as I go. Oh, these scissors are dull. And I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna put, the book is amazing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're gonna put this up here so I can hang up my prints as I print them, because you can make multiple prints out of one. So we're just going to put some string across. and we'll keep it there because actually I use these as grow spaces, and I also use them as drying places for my herbs. So if I bundle herbs, I can literally hang them here. So this is the twine where I will actually hang my art. All right, I also have some clothespins to hang my art. So we'll put a couple up there because we know we're going to do at least 3, okay? We will do at least 3 art pieces here, all right? So I'm going to put 3 pins up there. And the next thing we have is we have colors. We have paint. So I'm going to be using, I have a ton of acrylics that different colors. I'm just going to be putting some colors on. Yeah, I love plants. I have a garden and I do garden art. So I'm sweating profusely, but that's okay. I should have brought a towel out here. Actually, I have one. And thank God for being natural, because being natural, I don't have makeup on. So I'm not bleeding makeup onto this cloth, which is exciting. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, I have also a square. Usually we use a Gellum. Like a Gellum is actually a brand, but actually I'm not going to use this. What I'm going to use is something I got in another packet. This is an acrylic panel, right? Please, pink color. Okay. So this is a just an acrylic panel. I have a roller, right? A roller, a panel, and I have some watercolor paper. It's actually cardstock. And if you are interested in getting you some, go to the Dollar Tree. It's $3. It's really good paper, and we're going to be doing a couple of these, and we'll probably cut them because we're going to do at least 3. All right. And because this square can fit in the center, the square is as big as this paper, we're going to leave the paper whole. Okay. So we will leave the paper whole. We have 3 pieces of paper. One I'm actually going to be working on, right? One piece of paper I'm going to work as a table, use as a table, right? And the other 3 will be my prints that I create, right? So this is, again, a skill that I am learning right now in my art class. And so I am skill sharing with you as I am learning, all right? So really quickly, we're going to just put some colors together, I don't know, on this board. This is my play space, right? So I'm gonna try, a little bit of purple. Let's go, I don't know, let's do a little bit of orange. So I mixed all my prints. I shook up and took care of all of my paint last week because I wanted to make sure that my paints were in order. Right? So I got some orange, I got some purple. Let's try some green. This is a glossy green and interior, exterior acrylic paint, like great for small jobs. Oh, this is willow. This is good. That paint. This is willow green. So we'll put a little bit, a drop maybe of that. Oh, that, y'all, that's some house. That looked like some house paint. That looked like some real house paint. And then we'll put some black. We'll put some black up here too. Okay. Like I said, I'm learning some things, and we about to do something. Okay. All right, so then I take my roller. I've got some purple, some green, some orange, and some black. So the art of printmaking is just blending up some colors and seeing what you're coming up with. And maybe utilizing textures to help you. So maybe I will use some of my seeds to, then I'm going to start rolling and see what happens. You start rolling, right? You just start rolling and see what you come up with. For me, I like to use um, my roller in a way that more of a design. So we will see what happens. All right, so now we have some paint, right? Now here's what I'm gonna do next. My next thing I'm gonna do is take my paper and I'm going to now press upon my board, and I'm gonna see what happens, right? What time do I start? Do you start live? I just randomly, I'm a random liver. Living eternally, I show you all parts of the things that I do in life, so I may start a live at any time. Because I'm retired, you know, I live fully. I live very fully, like every single day. I look some black on the back. Got some paint on the back. All right, let's see what it looks like. So then we peel it up and see what we get. And this is what we got. This is what we got. You see it? It's very abstract. It's just called printmaking. The painting, and then you hang it up and cut it out. It could be something for somebody, right? And hang it up. All right, so then the next thing you do is the rest of the paint that's up here, or you could use your brush and put some more paint back down there, or you could mix a little bit more. You could put a little bit more paint up there. So I know we were using a lot. We were using orange and we were using purple. So we'll put a little orange back up there and we'll keep it out. Just, and we'll keep it out. Or you can mix it up and change your colors. Yeah, you can also change your colors. You don't have to keep the same color. But since we're doing purple, I'm going to hang out with that, right? I'm going to hang out with that. And then this time, I'm going to add a texture. So, I know that looks kind of wild, but at this point, you could either put a stencil up there, or you can add some more base paint. I'm going to add some more orange. You don't never know what you're going to get, right? You could do a design, you know, of whatever floats your boat, okay? Because painting is about just creating. I don't like the fact that came out like that. So something I got to do with that paint. I don't like the way that paint came out. So it needs a thinner. It needs a thinner. This one needs a thinner. All right, so let's try tangerine. This doesn't look like it's ever been used. Nope. Let's try tangerine. Okay, that one's not working, but we're gonna drip paint. We're gonna do something. We just out here creating something, okay? All right, that one's got a lot of yellow. And let's put some red up. You can do whatever you want. This is your painting. Just remember that. It's yours. Alright, so we are going to now, I'm going to take another piece of paper. I'm not going to roll it this time. I'm just going to take this piece of paper and put up here and see what we get. I could feel the thickness of that paint. I could actually feel that paint. I could feel the coolness of that paint. So let's see what we get this time. Because I did not, oh boy. See? Printmaking. You get whatever you print. Alright? So we're going to hang this one up here. Let's hang it right there and let it dry. And then we'll do, and then what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to keep putting, I want to do some textures. So doing textures means using something to create textures. And so in this one, I'm going to use get all these seeds off of here first. And then I'm going to use a flower from, or flower stem from the parsley plant. So since we're doing art in the garden, why not? So look at this. You see, this is the parsley flower. Oh, it smells so good. So we're going to lay this up here, right? And we're going to roll on it because it's a texture. Remember? It's a texture, and we use textures in art. Yay. So this is parsley. And what we're going to do now is see what we get when we put this up here from the parsley texture. So I'm going to leave that up here and see what happens, because now we got this texture up there. Let's see what we get. And this one is from the parsley. So I'm excited about actually using textures from the garden. Using textures from the garden. Hey, Bo. Hey. All right. So now let's look at this. This is what we got. Can you see the parsley? Can you see the parsley flower? So it's very shadowy, but can you see the parsley in there? Like, that's the parsley. As a matter of fact, I am about to do something else because I like that. And so I'm going to do some green paint. I'm going to try another, well, I could clean this one off, but I am not going to. I am actually going to turn it over. And then once I clean it, I will wash it with soap and water. So on the other side, I'm going to put some green, because parsley is green. So let's try some parsley and see what we get. Let's try some green and see what we get. All right. And we are going to, probably should wash my roller, but hmm, what if, what if I did this, right? You see how I took that entire, I'm getting ready to test something out. I'm getting ready to test this parsley flower, and literally on this other piece of paper, I'm going to press it here and see what happens. So it's all about experimenting, right? This parsley is literally a stencil. Wow. That's cool, y'all. That's so cool. Imagine that. Your parsley is making a print. So let's just put it back in there and let's sweep it and see what happens. Hmm, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put, I'm literally using this texture as a tool. Wow. I'm using it as a paintbrush. I think I'm gonna put this one in my, I'm gonna put some resin over it and put it in my Mediterranean garden. This is meaningful. And what if I actually resin this to the parsley? Oh, wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful, y'all. It's really beautiful. So I can't stay here because my camera is about to get hot. But I will put a picture of this, y'all, because this just did my heart good. How I take a piece of, ooh, parsley and sweep it across my painting to become art. Wow. And I'm going to put this right in the center. That's where it's going to live. It's going to live right there in the center, y'all. I love that for me. Okay? So this is a form of art. What you create is what you create. Okay? So whatever you do, wherever you are today, live fully in living for eternity. Love and create something beautiful for tomorrow. I am Dr. Eve. I just had the best time creating parsley art. Parsley art. My first um, garden piece. And this is a piece of flower from my parsley that's sitting here And we're going to, sitting here centerpiece, and we're going to put it at the bottom uh, so that we can have this as a talking point for what we did and how we created this piece. So that's all I have today. I hope you have the most amazing day. Whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to living for eternity. And I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.